Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 58 of Pokemon Rejuvenation. A little bit different, right? Like the last 57 intros. We have a new PC after 2 very eventful weeks. I finally have the new PC. The new PC seems to be running. Good. Getting the controller to run was a bitch and a half, but we have managed to do so. I have managed to transfer my save game from the old PC. Hopefully everything works on a button press. So let's head on in. The overlay seems to work. This is a little different as well. I've tried to rescue it as well as I can. And I don't really know where we left off. I know we are underneath the water because we can't really get the quest finished of the Oceania because we're doing Reborn again. I might have read something that it has to do with karma files, and karma files being active now might be able to finish this quest. I'm not so sure yet. I'm not really sure where to go, so let's just explore just a tiny bit here. But I think we're on the wrong section of the game. I think so. I think our quest will not finish here. I don't really know where to finish the quest though. That's my problem currently. I don't really know how to finish the quest currently. So let's see. Yeah. We wanted to check the wreck, however, if we can manage to find something. So let's see. We haven't been here in for about 2 weeks. We had a very stressful 2 weeks because I needed to get the system running, which is running now. And everything seems to be in order. You never really know if everything is indeed in order. But it feels good. The controller seems to be working fine. And the transfer of the save game apparently has worked just like a treat. So let's just take a look and see every single room if we can find something. But I think we cannot really finish finish this one right here. We wanted, however, to explore, which is what we're doing right now. So let's see. Do we have anything to explore? Anything? See, this one closed as well. Because I'm pretty sure that the shipwreck is what's wrong. I'm pretty sure the shipwreck is what's wrong. However, where is a really good... A flotation device. Cute. Okay, so this is already done. Let's body check the lift disc because I always body check all the available Pokemon. Another flotation device is installed, yes. Everything's deep down on the ocean. Oh my god, do I have to actually defeat you? Can I? Oh my god! We missed our attack! God damn it, man. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that's the real big hall room. Flotation device is installed here. Anything else that is visible here? Doesn't look like it. I'm pretty sure we have done that quest. But for some reason, our quest for Reborn again is not really completed yet. But we have done... We still need to do hidden library part whatever, which is in the karma files. So let's see. We have done Narcissus Hauntings, we have done 8-bit Doctor. Shipwreck Recovery. So return to Adria. We technically have that. We technically have completed this task. So we have completed this task. Small opportunities. We have completed this task. And forest restoration. We have completed this task. Which honestly means we have done it, right? We have absolutely no expired tasks. So we have done it. So this not being activated maybe is a bug. I don't know. I read that the gym is where we can fight Ayaya, but we have already fought Ayaya, if I remember correctly. So this is also not the solution to the quest triggering being finished. We still have to do Pictozumi, which I have no idea how to clear. But everything here is indeed very much done. Everything here is indeed very much done. We've installed all the flotation devices, we've gotten all of the items, we've gotten all of the Pokemon in question. I think we should just head back out. And see what Pictozumi has in store for us. And then we continue the karma files, I guess. Audio should also be quite nice. Audio should be totally okay. Might be a little bit loud though, I'm not so sure. I still have to figure out all of the audio levels. But I think we're pretty good. Key of the warehouse. This person never knew that we have the key. Most likely. I have no idea. But everything here... Oh my god, the body checks. Oh my god, the body checks. Nothing here, so I think we're pretty good. I think we just cannot do anything else. So let's have a quick little travel to the Venom's gym. Maybe we can fight Ayaya there. Let's see, can we fight Ayaya there? But I think we have done that. Right? Do you know how this gym works? Yes, I do know how this gym works. We've done everything here. We've done pretty much everything here. There is Aya. Okay, can we fight her like this? Or do we already have done that? Yeah, we already have done that. So you're a gym leader now. Yep, that's what you are. But I think we're pretty good here. So for whatever reason, we cannot complete Reborn again. But I think it is complete. I think we just can't complete it right now because it's version 13.5. And they might have something planned for this. So this seems to be just good. So let's continue on. We need to go to the library, we need to head upstairs, and we need to talk to Pictozumi over there. Did you bring me that avian Pokemon? I believe so. So what is the avian Pokemon that she needs? Pictozumi avian Pokemon Access Factory. Let's see. She needs a Roserot. So where do we get the Roserot? The avian Litwick. Okay, it's the avian Litwick that we need. We need the avian Litwick. So let's have a little move. Let's find the Pokemon. Let's find the name. My controller obviously is broken again. There we go. Litwick. We need a Litwick. Jump to potentials 2. There it is, the avian Litwick. This is the one that we need to show most likely. Hey, there we go. Wow! Please allow me to grab some pictures and screenshots from your Pokédex. What a cool discovery! It looks like that thing evolves when you level it up while it knows a zap cannon. And after that, maybe try a thunderstone? I don't know. Anyway, here's your final payment. Candy Elves Manectite? That is the Mega Evolution for Manectric. And Pictozumi is finally complete. What do you know? Pictozumi is finally complete, so we now have missing children. So let's head on over to Crystalline Town and finish up missing children. Remote PC, let's get our Pokemon back in check. Like so. Alrighty, Pictozumi is done. So absolutely no clue on how to finish the help center because we have done everything here. We have done this, we have done this, we have done this, and we have done this. So I don't know how to do it. I don't think it's possible to do it right now. So it is what it is. Goody. So we have done this, we have done this. We need to go to Crystalline now. Let's go to Crystalline now, which should be right here. And we need to head to Dylan's house, which I promptly forgot where it is. So let's see, that's the help center that is closed. Let's see, that's an arena. That's the Royal Guard. That should be Dylan's house. And there it is. Thank goodness you're back, Izalith. I thought you disappeared forever too. What happened? It's been over a month and Dylan hasn't returned. I have a bone to pick with you. I would expect this deplorable behavior from Dylan, but not from you. How could you leave Anna all by herself in this house for over a month? Just where have you been? I've been the one taking care of her. No, it's okay, Odessa. I told you Izalith wanders off all the time. That does not make it right. We have to think about finding Dylan. I'm sure that man's just fine wherever he is. But we've already searched the entirety of Terrajuma. Perhaps he left some clues somewhere in his house to his whereabouts. Have you checked the room upstairs? I haven't been upstairs. Excuse me? You haven't checked upstairs? Dylan said it was off limits. He was respecting his rules. Yeah, Princess of the Sea, help me with this one. So here's what we do then. Let's check upstairs and look for clues. If Dylan left suddenly, there might be a clue as to why. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's look at our team really quickly. Let's look at our team, because we have still a interesting team. We still haven't done our Zapdos, Articuno and stuff, right? We do have, but we have not yet gotten the elements in. Right. We have a few things here. We've already IV'd EV'd those. That's pretty cool. So we've already IV'd EV'd those. So let's see. We want to have a flying fire. So let's get a flying fire. Let's get the Moltres in. Get the Moltres in. We don't need fire on silver. Let's look at Moltres' abilities. Roost, Sky Attack, Solar Beam, Heat Wave. However, the attacks are not sitting well. We need to check the attacks. So the attacks are not great just yet. So let's get Chorus in. Get Chorus in for now. Have our birds. Later we need to give them attacks and stuff. But for now this team looks to be almost fine. Let's see. Let's remote PC one more time. Let's get Salamander in instead of Chalky. Chalky was pretty good though. We might leave Chalky in for now. Let's see. Let's get Chompert in instead of Mookie. Get Chompert in instead of Mookie. And let's see. How's the team looking right now? We do have silver on fire. Let's change silver to something else. Let's change him to his fighting memory, because that obviously is always nice, having him on fighting. Alrighty. Well, let's get on over. Okay, just a statue. There seems to be a switch on this statue. Obviously. It's like something shifted around downstairs. That just the window? That seems to be just the window. Holy crap, what the fuck? That's the biggest door ever. Music's very ominous. What is this place? It's another link to the deeper confines of this building. It's meant to keep royal family safe. Or in Dylan's case, it's a draining ground. I have just one like this underneath my home. A draining ground? My family is of royalty, and Dylan's family was a long line of guards that protected the royal family. Dylan's grandfather must have brought him down here to train him. But from what I've heard, Dylan's grandfather was quite cruel. I can't imagine what harsh regiments he went through while being in training. Did you find anything? I found a letter here called My Confession, and there's a USB drive with the initial V on it. Okay. The letter is concerning, but it looks like you're more fascinated with the USB. There's a device right here that we can use to browse its contents. That's what you desire, that is. Yeah. I have a bad feeling about this. Cola! Ciao! Whatever. You're watching this, that means you've accepted my little gift, Dylan. But I know you. You're not going to watch this the moment I give it to you. You're not going to give it to Anna like I instructed her. Because you're a pathetic, slimy snake. Because I'm so confident in this, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. A few hours after receiving this drive, I'm going to place a bounty on you and all your pathetic friends. You're not going to know why, but you will run and take this USB drive with you. Shortly after we let you escape, we're going to quietly tail you with a tracker I placed on your yacht prior. You will think that you've gotten away, but in reality you're just walking down the exact path we want you to. And when you're all alone, we'll strike and have you in my clutches. You better pray to God that you brought this message with you, for the rest of the plan falls through. To Anna and Isolde. Hola, ¿cómo estás? You may have noticed that Dylan has been missing for quite some time. That's because I took him. Now you may be wondering where exactly I took this piece of shit. Well, I'll tell you. I dragged his ass down to the third layer. Isolde should know exactly where it is. At the rightmost part of the third layer, there is a building that was previously shut. Here's my instructions. If you want to see Dylan again, then you're going to bring Anna down that building in the third layer. More instructions will be provided once you reach the designated area. Don't bring anyone else. Isolde and Anna only. For Dylan's sake, I hope you both aren't late. So Dylan has been in the clutches for some dubious person this entire time. Terrifying. Isolde. V said do you know where the third layer is? Please take me there. You know, I know it may be dangerous, but Dylan needs us, right? He was there for me when I needed him, and now it's my turn to return the favor, so please. Child. This is obviously a trap, do you not realize this? Of course I do, but even still. If this can save Dylan, I don't care. I don't see what you care about this man so much, but... Isolde, she seems set in her tracks. Perhaps it would be best after all. If I could, I would also join and bring the prince down there to protect us. But alas, per V's request, I have been barred from joining you two. However, as Princess of Crystalline, I shall do everything in my power to assist if that should do something that's required of me. Miss Odessa, thank you. Isolde, please tell me when you're ready to go to the third layer. I'm ready when you are, so please let me know. So let's go to the third layer because I don't really know where it is. Let's go. I guess I won't be needing these anymore. Your eyes. Well, truth be told, I had them back ever since I regained some of my memory back at Polkadot Studios, but turns out my eyes are just a protection on my face. When I got my memory back, I remembered how to make them function. Let's go and save Dylan, Isolif, together. Oh, that's the third layer. This place. What was that sudden feeling? I can't explain it. But I feel like I've been here before. I don't really recognize it either. I'm so confused. Let's go, Isolif. We said the rightmost building, right? I have another bad feeling about this. Okay, rightmost building, which would be this one then. It can't be. Whoa, what's this? There's so many of me? I don't understand. I know I'm not human, but I guess I never considered there would be more of me out there. But why here? Why are there so many of me stored down here? I have to find the answer. That's a lot of puppets. Ooh. So you actually came. For a second there, I was really thought that the loser messed things up. It looks like my confidence in myself really paid off once again. It pays to be so talented. As a reward for being so compliant, I'll show you something I think both of you would find very interesting. Roll the surveillance. Nanodrive, activate. Nanodrive has been activated. What's your command? About face. Command complete. What is your next command? Reveal your drive by 54%. Command complete. What is your next command? Stay put. Aqua tail. Critical damage. Data loss 3%, 12%, 22%, 32, 43. And that went on its own. Data loss, data drive has been corrupted. You're coming with me. Dylan? I don't understand what that was. Dylan was the reason why you woke up with all your data erased. He attacked a critical part of the core inside your drive. And as a result, you lost most of your functions. But why? Why did Dylan do that to me? You will have to find out next location to find out. There's an isolated building across the bridge. The door there was previously closed, but I've opened it for you. Don't take long. I think it's to rescue Anna, but we'll never know. Across the bridge, he said. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Ah, the angry boy. Nothing here, nothing here. Ah, the angry boys. It's the angry boys. We need fire. Or fighting. Fighting is good too. Yeah, let's get fighting. Oh, let's get chalky in. Let it cross the bridge, which is obviously not here. We'll cross the bridge. This is probably the bridge that was meant. A glalitite. A glalitite. Okay. There's something sparkling inside that Gyarados mouth. Grab it. As if climbed up the wreckage and pulled out the sparkling big and caught their eye. It was a dragon memory. Woo! Okay, and surprisingly, nothing bad happened. Go us! Got a dragon memory now. Ooh, how does that look? Because we know silver changes his colors. Got a dragon memory now. That looks very much not like a dragon, but that means we can replace Chompy really quickly because we don't need a dragon now. So let's move Pokemon. Let's get... We don't need a dragon currently. What is your power? So you don't have attacks currently installed as well. Do we have a native water Pokemon? We have a native water Pokemon. We don't have a ground Pokemon, really? We could take Yuri with us. Is Yuri being played on speed? Yes, but it's really slow. We haven't had Zolden out for a long time. But I guess we're gonna get Zapdos out. Has lots of special attack, lots of speed. Unknown? Do we need special attacks? We need special attacks with that. But obviously this Pokemon is not made for attacks yet. So let's get Marek out. Do we want to have Marek? Do we want to have Sparky? Sparky's ice as well. It has a Thunder Wave available. Let's get Sparky out. Let's get Sparky out. Obviously, we need to level Sparky really quickly. Sparky is being played on tank. Interesting. Sparky's being played on tank. What is your item? It's an icicle plate, so we're primarily focusing you on... Yeah, you're quite vulnerable, but it should be fine. You're extremely slow, but you got reduces effective super effective. Pretty good. So this building right here, this building right here. Dylan! Anna, Isolif, just leave me here. But no, you want to be Mr. Selfless? Pathetic. V, let him go. I'll consider it, but first I'm going to go through on why I brought you both here. Bet you want answers regarding the footage you saw. I won't beat around the bush. Dylan ran away from Crystalline Town with his girlfriend, Kailani. They took asylum in the underground and made a name for themselves. Dylan made a lot of money gambling with his Pokemon. But one day he went too far and gambled with the Dons. They found out he rigged the beds during his Colosseum matches, and as a result, they took his girlfriend Kailani hostage. A normal person would have given up there, but he gambled her life again and lost, and Kailani was killed by the Don's henchmen. It was then that I pulled him out of that spot and asked him to work for me. In exchange for my help, I guaranteed that the Dons would pay for what they did to Kailani. But eventually he betrayed even me. Why? Because I made a mistake. I offered to help a man who could not be helped. Dylan went to Peony and she foretold that his end would be a cruel one. That's when I offered to help change his fate if he worked alongside me. Because I am an interceptor. But I wasn't chosen by that bitch Varia. I forcefully became one the moment I entered this world. I told Dylan the secret of this world, that his existence is a recycled one. As such, he came down to the third layer to retrieve the nanodrive, with set instructions to damage the drive enough to corrupt its data and preserve the drive itself. The footage you saw was when we went through with that plan. But why did Dylan betray you? Because they started kidnapping children. You know the cases of the missing children? V's been kidnapping them and storing them in their hidden Colosseum. They're planning on making them fight each other in a deadly tournament. All of their sick money schemes and entertainment. Is that true? Hyperbolic, sure, but there's always some truth to every lie. If Dylan stuck it out and had faith in me, he would see that he's viewing things from the wrong perspective. Because his poor conscience wouldn't handle my plan, he bailed. Because I love to run my mouth, I had told him that Isolith was an interceptor too, and that they would be arriving in the city soon. Of course, that came true, and he clung onto the idea of getting close to Isolith. Whether or not you trust me is irrelevant. It's the fact of the matter is that he only got close to Isolith because they were the interceptor. From the very first moment you two spoke, he took advantage of the forbidden knowledge this world hid secret. He used Isolith because he wanted them to change his fate. And that is the only reason he put up with Isolith and Anna into his home. Your relationship with him has been fake since the beginning. Is that true, Dylan? When Bladestar blew up that ball, and you were depressed because Isolith was missing for a while, you weren't worried about Isolith. You were worried about your fate if Isolith had died. And you were the only one trying to protect Isolith because you were only trying to protect me because I was close to Isolith. If I left the picture, you thought Isolith would leave too. If they left, that meant your grim future would come true. A tool from the start. That's all you two were. You were a means to an end. Your only purpose was to save his sorry ass. But after hearing all of this, he can't even be a man enough to say sorry. He took another gamble and lost. B. I still don't know why you want my drive, but if I go with you, will you let Dylan go? You come with me now, yes. But I won't extend that kindness again. And stop. Dylan. It may have all been fake, but I decided that that doesn't matter to me. You and Isolith make me feel so happy. That means the world to me. And even if it were for selfish reasons, you protected me. Now I'm going to protect you. If you go with her, she's going to destroy you. Please take care of Maggie for me. She's my cherished partner. The greatest gift I ever had. Thank you, Dylan. One last thing. You don't need Isolith to change your fate, because you're a remarkable person too. I know that if you take charge of your life, you can change fate itself. My belief in that is strong. I know you will see that someday. And to Isolith, I'm sorry. Always give people one chance. And turns out that the one person to take that chance isn't even a person at all. I appreciate your compliance, Anna. I'll return the favor. Stop! Dylan's crying though. Isolith. Dylan, it was fun. Anna, please. See you guys later. Data recollection active. Grandma. What is my purpose? Your purpose is to fight. Your purpose is to fight and control the mech Pokemon. With Pokemon gone, humans must rely on machines and weaponry to defend themselves. Without your presence on this terminal, the mechs will go haywire and attack us. Please remember that. And I am a weapon? Down to the simplest terms, you would be considered a weapon, yes. But I like to think of you as more of a protector. Though to protect, that means to fight. And you will do so on my command in this room. Stood. I am a protector. I will abide by these rules set. Very good. Thank you, Anna, for everything. It's a Varia build. Okay. Why didn't you stop her? Why'd you let Anna go? Her choice. She didn't have a choice at all. She never had a choice. But you could have done something. Now V is going to take Anna and rip out her drive. It's going to be nothing. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I did use you. I used both of you. But I genuinely cared about both of your well-beings. And I fought to make sure that Anna was safe. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's all over. I couldn't protect Kailani. And I couldn't protect Anna. Money and power are worthless. They don't keep your loved ones alive. What will you do now? There's nothing to do. Going home. V connected the portal to his dungeon to the underground. We can head back there through that. Okay. That was a change of pace. That was an interesting change of pace. That is an H disc. What is an H disc? This that can be used to activate the lift at the underground. Let's see. So we're going to the arena. Hey, why do people keep appearing in this corner? Seriously, I turn around and there's someone else standing right there. Am I too high right now? Anyway, you manifested at the right time. Did you hear? Colosseum's coming back. There's gonna be a live broadcast happening in just under an hour. I'm hyped. Okay. Okay, so let's get to the elevator. We need to certain discs. The certain discs. Do I have to speak to Dylan in his house? So what? You're just gonna sit here and do nothing? Nothing I can do. Anna chose to give herself up, and now V has her. We can't get into the hidden Colosseum without the key. So the fuck what? Your friend is about to die and you won't even try? She even sacrificed everything for you. I did try and I failed. I'm done. Nothing more I can... There's nothing I can do to change anything. Because that's what fate has in store. So giving up is better than not trying at all. Even if the direct face of fate herself deems that this is all ends in failure, standing up for what's right clears all. Every time I try to help, it just makes things worse. If you guys want to go and try, then be my guests. It's almost dinner time. I'm going to start cooking. I always knew you were a piece of shit. I never chalked you up for being a bad friend. Waste yourself away here then, but I'm going to try even if I fail. Going to. Isolif, we're going to go save Anna. You with us? Wait, the keycard for the lift? The H-disc. It should bring us down to V's Colosseum. Where did you find this? What? So much for fate, huh? This is where you live, Dylan. Because things may not turn out all right in the end. Let's make haste. The ceremony is going to begin soon. Let's raise hell. Okay. So, probably have to put in the disc. The H-disc. H-disc has been loaded. Prepare for lift down. Move your cane, Bioni. We gotta go. I'm moving. I'm moving. What? I'm going to sit around and waste away like you said. Maybe we can change things here. I'm giving my face to the interceptor. Absolutely no idea what you mean by that, but that's better. You're still a massive prick though. Get in. Rather be a prick than a loser. Let's go. Shouldn't it go down? Up. Did we change? We were on that thing for at least 15 minutes. The air feels tight too. We must be hundreds of feet underground. Long ago, the underground used to be a town for excavators. It was the same branch from the Ori region that built the Under as well. First yawn of the day. This must have happened to the point where mining stopped. So we was just building stuff down here unnoticed. If there's anything you want to do unnoticed, the underground is the place to do it. Sure. Let's go. Anna needs us. Interesting area. That is closed. Interesting area. Looks cool though. It's time. Can I ask you something? Of course. I saw many different versions of me in that building. Why am I so important? La primera, the first. Huh? The Ana unit is supposedly a hive mind. All Ana units are you, and vice versa. But you're special because you're remote. Driver of each and every Ana unit. The Meridian army was so strong because they couldn't destroy you. You were tucked away safe in a warehouse while you were being controlled, while you controlled thousands of Ana units on the battlefield. The way you work is that your drive is bonded to a user. That user has complete control over your functions. In the case of Meridian, it was Varia. Without that master behind the controls, your drive is useless. But if that's the case, then how am I here talking to you right now? I scanned on each and every person in the city to see who had a blood match with Varia, and those who yield the highest results were taken and stored here. Let me fill you in on a little secret. Varia has no blood relatives, but there are bits and pieces of her legacy within each and everyone's veins. If I had to yield the people with the highest amount of legacy, and in doing that, one of them had the potential to awaken me? In theory, yes. It was a long shot. Out of like 100%, the highest match we were able to find was 3%. So as you can imagine, the odds of any of them actually awakening you was ridiculous, but still possible. Still though, that plan changed when Isolith came into the picture. Look, Vigilant sent Isolith to rescue you. But what none of us knew was that Isolith had a massive connection to you from the start. Because of that connection, Isolith changed the trajectory of this entire mission. Isolith awakened Ana Unit 9494. Or I guess more specifically, the ones who awoken you were the souls of Avia, Avis, Axel, Ariana, Elaine, and Arrow. Do you remember your time as Unit 9494? Your line of unit was a medic class, dedicated to repairing and improving battle class Ana units. During a battle with another nation, you were heavily damaged and fell beneath the Earth's current crust. Thousands of years later, you were found by those six and brought back to life. Though it was short, you lived a life full of happiness and purpose with it. But in the end, you were destroyed by interlopers. Still, the memory of those who loved you caused the memories of Ana Unit 9494 to awaken the nanodrive. I remember now. Remember them so fondly. Avia, Avis, Axel, Ariana, Elaine, Arrow. But there was one more with them. Ascend was also one who found me. Regardless, the point is, Dylan made this so much harder than it needed to be. You were not supposed to be awake, Ana 9494. A non-sentient nanodrive was supposed to awaken and beyond down. But now you have sentience. That makes this a lot more difficult. Do you need this drive? Because my grandma sent me here to retrieve it. And where I'm from, that drive is the only thing that has the power to save everything. It is a difference between life or death. The usual cliché. And your grandma sent you here by yourself to fill such a task? I'm the best one for the job. It's a lonely work, but it's what I can. I do what I can. I got people back home. So basically, I'll be saving a lot of people if I do this. More than you can possibly. Mierda, you're a machine. You can probably count to the exact number. I'll cooperate then, gladly. But not too selfish. Can I have 2 final requests? I don't think it's fair to you to shoulder all of that burden alone. So can we be friends? As for the second thing, well, transition flag. Put a PC right here. Okie dokie. I don't think I'm gonna make it all night tonight. I'm getting real tired. So let's see. Wait, Isolith, stop! God damn it. Walking into this room made us feel weird. I don't know what's going on. It feels as though we've been inflicted with some sort of curse. Curse? What are you talking about? An announcement? welcome to the Underground FFA Hidden Coliseum Tournament! The very, very first La Primera, no Paldea. I don't speak Spanish. French. Today you got me, V. At your service, my throat is killing me. The Emperor and Empress of the Coliseum. I ain't your girl, I ain't your chance. Let's bring in the anonymous viewers. Let's explain the rules. Into this tournament, 25 children will be fighting for their lives. In my labyrinth, all 25 trainers have been scattered. They have all one objective: escape. There's a door that leads to the exit, but of course, life's not so simple. The door is locked and cannot be opened without the main stage key. As for the key, well, only 25 children have been randomly selected to be the key bearer. The key bearer cannot open the door. Only the 24 players can. The objective is for the key bearer to be the last one standing. You may be asking, last one standing, what's going on here? My labyrinth has stolen tech that allows me to make things a little bit more interesting. When a trainer's eyes meet, they must battle. The winner of the battle continues on. The loser is erased. Ooh, very Hunger Gamesy. For clarity, there's no limit on how many people can pass through the door. If the key bearer is found and defeated immediately, all 24 players can leave unscathed. Well, I think that's a bit unlikely, but you never know. But that does it for my explanation. For my dear anonymous guests, place your bets who you think will survive and win the big one. Let's get this game going. Muchas gracias. Polish is a difficult language. He's a goddamn psychopath. Bringing these kids to fight their lives as entertainers? Who would do such a thing? I hear it's quite popular among their Pokemon these days. Us passing through that gate probably inflicted her tech onto us. Which means we're bound to the rules as long as the games were here. If we lock eyes, we have to battle, and if we lose, we're erased. We aren't players, so we're probably not forced to battle. But if we walk further into the labyrinth and the player locks eyes on us, they'll be forced to battle us or face erasure. That probably goes for us too. I feel like this implicit, but this is effed up, son. It is. If we continue, it may come down to us taking down some of the players. Especially if we want to grab the key and progress further. Perhaps it's morally sound to just let them do their thing and wait for the door to open. Oh no, not a chance. V! You think you can just infiltrate my game with no consequences? The door was open, so we were invited. Via Karage, revenge. No idea what I said. I've placed a special curse on all 4 of you. So if you want to play bad, you will make my game more interesting. If the door is open for all of 4 of you, get 1 kill and you'll be erased. If you try to leave early, you'll be erased 1 person at random anyways. This one's so sociopathic, actually. So have fun, heavy hunting. Anna's waiting for you. Dill pickle. Adios. Looks like we don't have a choice now. This is bullshit. Let's avoid as many people as we can. Let's look for the key bearer and... So... I don't know how this works. So let's see how renegade we can keep this. Okay. If I kill this, I'm gonna get negative... I'm gonna get negative karma most likely if I kill you, right? I'm being destroyed. Okay. So let's just try to do this. The capture doesn't really work well. If we restart it, you can see it on the side right here. But if I full screen it, we're back on track. So let's see. Okay. Can I just not avoid that one? Need to avoid that one. I want to avoid that. Ah, okay, this will be interesting. So it's only about locking eyes. Interesting. Okay, so it's only about locking eyes. So everybody has a set path they need to go to. Shit. Okay, this is very annoying. This is very annoying. So we have to actually like skip every single one of them. And this one runs in circles. That's easy to avoid. This one is at random, so dodge that one. Oh, we're ferrying. 2 of them. Tried running, but they were too obsessed with looking for the key bearer. For me, I fear. They see an old lady and try to gang up on her. What about you, Isolif? 0, huh? That means there's only 19 kids left in this game. Pretty quick, I haven't gotten anyone out yet. At this rate, I don't care if I'm erased. Stop. Come on, we have more to go. Okay. Oh, great. Shit, Peony, give me a boost. Ciao, zooming! Oh, shit. Night. Nuke! Whoa. What, the party girl? Guys, find Anna for me. Madame Peony. Partitia. Let's go, Isolif. We have to find the key bearer. Woo, okay. Are we actually online on Twitch? I haven't checked. I have changed stream software as well. But I think we're live, yes. Technically, the game's unstable. My bitrate is too high. I don't believe so. We're totally fine. B. What's wrong, Dylan? You look like you've seen a ghost. You've killed my friends. That trap was meant for the players. You decided to insert yourself into my game, so you have all no one to blame but yourselves. I'm done talking. It's so boring. Instead of a battle, how about I take you to Anna right away? Fuck off, I'm not falling for your schemes. It's no scheme, in fact I'm being 100% genuine. Don't you want to see Anna? Gyarados. Snap her skull in 2. You're the king of making things far more difficult than they should be. Fine then, no choice. Guess I have to find the key bearer. For today's game, we have a special guest. A special guest from the elite. The king of the underground himself. Dylan! But sicking. King of the underground on a bunch of children is unfair now. Let's make things a little more equal. I present to you the champion of the hidden Colosseum. Dana, right? Me? Hey, it's me. Don't you remember? No. What? Anna, your objective is to win at any cost. Command accepted. Your race target. Annie, if you don't fight, she will kill you. Make the right choice. Anna! Battle commence. So we have to find the key. Okay. Someone's walking. One's walking too. We have to find the key, so let's see. We're running in circles, okay, we're running in circles. I don't know who the key bearer is. That looks like the key bearer. You locked eyes with me and I'm the key bearer. Sorry, but I refuse to fight. If I let you win, the door will be unlocked, right? In that case, I forfeit. You win. Challenger has forfeited. Key bearer has been defeated. Door to the main area has been opened. All players must pass through the door before the rules are lifted. Okay. No other choice than to do that. Vigilant defeated, okay. He's not dead. That man could consider himself lucky I have such a bleeding heart. Or else I wouldn't have called off my champion's attack. Dios mio, where are my manners? Let me introduce you. Come here, Anna. We have a new opponent. Dylan was stupid enough not to fight back against such a monster. I just have to wonder what the Interceptor will do in this situation. Anna, snap out of it. It won't work. Pointless drivel is only going to piss her off further, and that's not ideal. So that being said, Anna, your command is the same as before. Erase your component or your opponent. Command accepted. Battle commence. Okay, nano drive is analyzing. Go chalky. Steel fighting. This should be relatively easy, but we are being outsped. Attack is rising. Kinda sucks. Get a magical leave out. Oh my god, the nano drive is killing me. The sucker punch set up. Yeah, we have a problem. Oh yeah, there's a... we have a problem. Yep, massive sucker punch setup, so steel fighting. How are we gonna fight a steel fighting? Let's look at steel fighting. Fighting ground fire. So fighting ground fire is what we need to do. So let's see, fighting ground fire. Let's change silver back to fighting memory. So let's do this. Let's get Sparky out because I want to get a Thunder out. Or a Paralyze rather. Your music is a bit odd, but sure. Not bad. Get a Confuse Ray out. The enemy is buffing himself quite hard, but Paralyze and Confuse shall do something. Okay. Let's get Silver out. This should be a lot of damage. Snapped out of its confusion. The Sucker Punch comes in. First bar down. Nano Drive is planning. Oof. That's Get a parting shot out. Forest Leech Seed. Evaded the attack. That's not gonna leave much. Okay, not going well, quite honestly. It's not going well. It takes 0 damage from poison, half damage from a leash power. Let's get a shield up. Let's play rough. Okay, the Ecclesian Shield is helping a lot. This should be good. Okay. Mierda. Isolif. Hey, Isolif. Hey, we're over here. I got us a booth. Sorry about Dylan. He's always been such a heavy sleeper. I couldn't wake him up. You okay? I'm okay, really. Damaging my physical body gave me a few seconds to communicate with you. But don't worry. My processing speed is so good that it will be a long time until our conversation is forced to end. You know, Isolif, I really admire you. You went through that whole ordeal, and you didn't hurt anyone. Even Dylan and Madame Peony had to unfortunately do things I'm sure they regret. It's not like V gave them a choice on that matter, but... Isolif, I have a favor to ask you. When you return, I want you to destroy my body. My nanodrive's been activated, which means that my main processing component has gained complete control. That's okay with me. I was never supposed to have any sort of control on this body. Technically, I'm only a spare that got lucky a second chance at life. And although it was short, it was something I will never forget. Machines like me don't go to heaven or hell, and we don't come back as a ghost. So I won't forget anything ever again. My memories with all of you are too precious. Avia, Avis, Axel, Ariana, Elaine, Arrow, Percent, Dylan, Madame Peony, Potty Girl, Sienna, V, Varia, Maggie, and you too, Isolif. All my precious friends who made me feel like someone special. Sienna and Varia have taught me that death comes to all. It's just a natural part of life and death, right? So I guess I'm just participating in the natural order of things. So I don't regret any of it, huh? After all of this is said and done, you shouldn't either. And I think if I had to have a regret, it's that I didn't get to talk to Dylan, Potty Girl, and Madame Peony one last time. But my drive was able to bring them here. So that means they're going to be okay. Seeing them again will be enough. I don't want to go yet. I'm scared. I want to have more fun adventures with you all. I want to have more moments. I want to laugh. I want to get upset. When I die, that will be it for me. Will I really remember? I say I will, but will be me after all. Will I be me after all of this is gone? Isolif, will you please be there for me? Anna, let's finish this. Command accepted. And this time, put all into account. Activate the B drive. Command accepted. Battle. Commence. Oh shit. We are facing a little bit of trouble. We're facing a little bit of trouble. Facing a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I can't win this one. Oh, that toxic might be it. That toxic might have been it. That toxic might have been it. We got lucky. We got lucky. That toxic is it. I know it's a bad thing to do, to just out-heal everything, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll just out-heal everything and, you know, so many damage buffs that we can't do anything. But let's just out-heal that fight. I know it sucks, but let's just do it the way it is. Will you remember all of this too? The poison is still active, which means we won. Yep, there's the poison. So the poison remained active, so toxic again. Wonderful skill. Has won us so many fights. And that's gone. Okay. Annie? Did I... Would probably be Dylan, I love you. See you guys tomorrow. That's it. Show's over. Hey, that's Anna. Give it her back to us right now. This piece of metal is not your Anna. Best to just move on. We're not letting you go after everything you've done. Everything I've done? What have I done? Don't play fucking dumb. You kidnapped kids. You hosted an underground death game. And you killed my friends. I'm not letting you walk away. Still don't get it. If you believed in me from the beginning, you'd know that this was all staged. The kids that were in the game were not real. They were recreated projections based off the kids' consciousness. And the tech of sudden death was never activated. The kids were taken are already in the process of being sent home. They will wake up without any memory of anything that has happened here. As for my precious guests, trace the accounts of each and every person who bet their money to watch these kids slaughter themselves. I'll blackmail them and drain them for every cent. Every kid that I borrowed will be getting a fat check once a month for at least 3 years. Even if I'm one of these idiots decide they're too good enough to pay the ransom, their dealings with this game will be publicized. Ha! And you want to know the best part? After the 3 years are up, the day after the last payment, they're going to be exposed anyways. All those pathetic sick fucks that thought they could exploit children are going to have their lives ruined. They will grovel at their despair that they have been my dogs for 3 years all for nothing. What's going to happen when they face that despair? Will they expect to accept their punishment for their crimes? Or will they chicken out and take their own lives? Personally, if I were up to me, I would watch them burn in hell for their disgusting perversations. I wish I could be there to see them suffer, but I have no business in this world anymore. You cost me a lot of problems, Dylan. But that being said, I'm still willing to help you change your fate. So what will it be? Fuck you. I tried to make peace with you, but you won't accept it. You're still too stubborn. Give back. Really? You too, Izalith? I thought all of you people would understand, especially after hearing her final words. You know what? You're a bleeding heart too, aren't you? Not a single kill in that game before. Let's play a game, Izalith. Let's see if you can beat me in a battle. If you can, I'll consider giving Anna back to you. Oh shit. Shit. Let's throw above his bass. Can we get an Ecclesian shield out? We can get an Ecclesian shield out. It's fire poison, so we can't do much. It's fire poison. So 4 times the damage from ground. So let's get a max potion out. I need a max potion from this one. Can I get a toxic out? No. Okay. I need ground. I have no one with ground. We need Sparky out. The enemy's buffing himself. I'm losing this game. No, I'm losing this one. The enemy's buffing himself. That's my problem. My problem is the enemy's buffing himself. I can't do anything. So I need a ground fighter for V. I need a ground fighter for V. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing for this one. Yeah, I have nothing. I need to redo this. Yeah, I have nothing. I need to redo this. I need a ground fight. I need ground and I need to immediately hit that one. If I don't hit that one, I'm done. Ooh, this is terrible. I need a ground memory. I need my ground memory. Horus has been extremely useless in that fight. So we have to do everything again. We have to do everything again. We have to do everything again. Okay. We have to do everything again. So, whether I like it or not, we'll play with Toxic. Whether I like it or not, we need to play with Toxic. And I want to get Gale Wings going. Because we're being outsped. Can't have that. We're being outsped, we can't have that. Let's get a Gale Wings going. The Paralyze is honestly useless. So we'll get a Gale Wings going. We have to do everything again. Doesn't matter, we'll do a Toxic setup and do whatever it takes. So let's get a Toxic setup out. Doesn't affect the nano drive. Shit, okay. So steel fighting. So we need to start with a ground. Okay, so we need to start with ground. And then we need to get the poison out once the steel is gone, because the steel, I believe, makes it immune. So we can simply get Boggart out and mega this. Let's mega this immediately. Okay, let's mega this immediately. Man, what's your defense? It's impressive. Let's get a max heal out. Another earthquake? Man, Boggart is like killing this one. Heal. That submission's gonna kill me. That submission's gonna kill me. So let's go out with Chalky. Chalky should survive this one attack. There's a lot of defense on this one. Flare Blitz should do quite nicely though. Oof. Somehow we can't get poison out this time around. But the enemy's too buffed, so we can't do anything. So this is bad. Currently, we're pretty low on heals. Our mega is down, so we need to res our mega for the next fight. Three big fights in succession without any healing. That's horrible. So let's see. We need Bogart back in action. We need to heal Bogart up. Now the enemy is buffing himself again. We got only lucky because the enemy missed. And we're losing this time. God damn it, this is so difficult. The problem is we can't play the long game. The long game just destroys us. There's the toxic. We're losing Swampert though now. This sucks. This sucks. This is not a fun fight. This is not a fun fight, honestly. Ooh, this is bad. This is not a fun fight. Chance is to... If the enemy has levitate, we're done. The enemy has levitate, we're done. Our only chance is if the enemy misses. That's the only thing that we can hope for. That the enemy misses. Now we need to revive between Silver and Bogart. And there was a miss. Let's get Bogart healed. There's another miss, so we have 2 Pokemon now that we can get in there. So we have 2 Pokemon now. Let's see if the Mega, if the enemy has Levitate, we're in trouble. If the enemy does not have Levitate, we're good. I think that is. We cannot out-heal because the enemy is simply out-buffing himself. Let's see, does this thing have levitate? It does not. It is not working. It's Silver restored. The enemy is buffing himself. So we have a fire poison. Fire poison, so water. Shit, I pressed the wrong button. We pop the air balloon. I'm getting out damage. I'm getting out damage. Let's get Robin out. Tailwind. That was good. That Brave Bird gets rid of this one. Oh shit. Lots of stuff just happened. This is not gonna work. The tailwind saved us. The tailwind saved us. So before we continue, I need to take a short little break, so be right back. Alrighty then. Once again, Galewing's Tailwind saved us. Ah, not bad. Consider it considered. Well, I considered it, and I won't give the data drive up. But I like you, Elizabeth. I respect you. I can see why my grandma spoke so highly of you. This is goodbye. V! See ya! Also? You want me? You want to help me? Estás bromendo. You dismantle me, that will be it. But if you let me help you, and see Isolith and Dylan one last time. It is selfish and I might end up hurting them, but I want to see them. And how exactly do you expect me to help me? Well, my drive has an emergency security response when it detects someone trying to remove it from my body. When that happens, my system will enter a berserk state and try to protect itself from being removed. I won't have any control in this form, but if we link together, you will be able to give me commands. But how is this supposed to help me? You're running a show, right? With those fake projections? Como lo? How did you... When you brought them here, I did an entire scan of your facility. You have each child within a simulation pod, and the floor of your labyrinth have the means of projecting images. And the drive is really something. Use my berserker mode to entertain your guests even further. That's going to help you, right? Help you with the people you're trying to protect? Yes, it will. More than you know. And let's do this. Valencia. Huh? That's my full first name. V for Valencia. We're friends, right? You know my name. Oh, of course. Nice to meet you, Valencia. I hope you're satisfied with that. I wouldn't have done that for anyone else. Yeah, well, glad to hear it. For now, let's just stay low. Thank you for your help, Anna. Yeah, I guess. Let's make a change. Body girl, Madame Bioni! They're hurt, but they're alive. Bring them back home. That's the wrong room. So that about sums it up. Anna's no longer with us. Damn, god damn it. Why did this happen to Anna? Should go back home, Patricia. You and Peony sustained heavy damage from that fall. Yeah, we did. Hurt like hell. I'd do it 100 times over if it meant getting another chance in saving Anna. Fate cannot be changed, not by us. That's fine. You're a lot calmer than expected. You okay? I'm not going to lie. Say I am. Not fine. But I have no interest in crying forever. Let's see. Well, I'm going to head back home then. Hazelif, Peony said she'd like to have a word with you. Make sure you go to talk with her, got it? Gotta go see Peony. So, Hazelif, you've come. I wanted to speak to you about things. I believe I owe you children an apology. Do you remember when you and Anna came to visit me for the first time? I saw Anna's future and well, what I saw came true. This old lady should have said something, but last time I did Dylan, he didn't take it well. Looking into the future has consequences. You peer into a world that was not meant to be seen. Would the outcome be different if I spoke up? And instead of speaking, I tried to ease Anna into her fate. With Sienna? Very good. Let me tell you a secret, Isalif. When it come to a cruel fate, Dylan and Anna weren't the first, and they certainly won't be the last. Whenever a cruel fate is shown to me, I try my best to ease them into their fate by sending them to my friend Sienna. To figure out that death isn't the end, but a new beginning. A chance to become a part of the cycle of life and death. Of course, not everyone takes this cycle well. But it's part of life, and in the end will come for all of us eventually. I don't need clairvoyance to come to that conclusion. In Anna's place, please live your life and live it well. As for your future, I believe your next stop should be Particia's house. That would be her Pokemon Center, of course. I am very damaged. I am very, very damaged. Move some Pokemon around. Let's remove Chalky. Let's get... We have a Mega right here. Let's get James away. Let's get James away and get... Get James away and get Stitch in. Get James away, let's get Stitch in. Now let's get a dragon back in. Like so. And let's move the memory to a fighting memory once again. Now we have 2 water Pokemon. Our Boggart is really strong. Do we have someone in team support that would like to join us? That is not a bad thing, Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum would not be a bad thing. The Tyrantrum is not set up to do anything. You have a Mega as well. We could get Floofy in as our dragon replacement. We could get Floofy in as our dragon replacement. And we need to set up our legendary birds. Rock and Ice? Let's give Aurelio a chance. Give Aurelio a chance, please. Give Aurelio a chance. Okay. You don't need to heal, really, I think. We can't take a heal. I think that fall sprained my arm or something. So troublesome. It is what it is, though. We'll take care of it in a bit. What brings you here? He only sent me. Is she now? I'd imagine why she would send you here. Truth be told, I don't have much to say. Anna meant a lot to me. But I'm not saddened by death. Because you know, we'll meet again. I know we will. I hope we will. That girl meant a lot to me. She was like my sister. It sucks that things turned out this way, but I won't forget her. Not now, not ever. Though something does concern me. Dylan is taking this very well. A little too well, you know. When it was with Kailani, maybe it's best we keep an eye on him for a little while. In fact, I know I just left there, but I'm going to go visit him again. Ooh, pop plush. Ooh, that's an expensive plush. Yeah, it was kind of expensive. Isn't that the woman who was with the puppet master? Do another save. Dylan? Hey Dylan, where are you? What the? Dear Isalif, Peony and Partitia. I know one of you will find this shortly. In fact, I expect Potty Girl will try and check on me in the way I was acting earlier. Why am I not sad? Anna was destroyed. Now she's gone. See, the truth is, Anna isn't dead. She lost her body, it's true, but Valencia has her. I'm going to find them and kill them for taking Anna from us. For everything that they've done. The hatred burning in my heart won't be doused until blood spills. That I promise you. Don't try looking for me. Don't try talking me out of this. Anna will come home. Mengi and I will bring her home. Until then, take care of the underground for me. That absolute goddamn idiot. He really ran off? Going to get himself killed. He doesn't even trust us enough to say this to our faces. And he's no friend of mine. Valencia's gone, Dylan's gone, which means the underground's without the king. Guess the crown's for the taking then. I'll be the green queen of the underground. And I'll rule this place way better than Dylan ever could. Isalif, I'm going to work towards getting the underground Colosseum up and running again. It's going to take time, but once it's up and running, come and visit, okay? I'll show you what I can do with the place. In the meantime, take care. Quest complete. I'm on the table. To Isalif, please, take this. When the time comes, I may need your help. No one but us understands. Get stronger for her. I obtained a dino. What is a dino? A dino. Oh, that is a Hydreigon. Ooh, that's a strong Pokemon. That is a very strong Pokemon. That's a Hydreigon. Ooh, that is a massively strong Pokemon. Let's get the bird set up, shall we? Let's get the bird set up. Alrighty, we have 3 Legibirds and a Legi Psychic Pokemon in our inventory. You don't have the A disc, you don't have the F disc. Okay, so we don't have any of the discs. Okay, so let's get out and do some Pokemon management. And we have a Hydreigon. I still need to set up the config file. So I don't have the config file just about ready yet. But I will get that running for the next episode. So we can train ourselves to Hydreigon. Because that's the fast way of doing this. And we like it doing the fast way because wasting your time, wasting my time. Bad, bad, bad. So let's Golden Wings up into the shopping area up here. Move tutors. And now let's teach them moves. to our Pokemon. So, let's look at the skillings of all of the Pokemon that we have. But all of them should be set up for special attack. All of them are set up for special attack. So let's set them up for special attack. So, we have our Articuno, which is Ice and Flying. Freeze Dry is pretty good. Freeze Dry is a very good attack. So not much to teach, honestly. So let's teach Freeze Dry. Has lots of stuff already, though. Honestly, Articuno is already perfect. Hello there, Foxy! Articuno is honestly perfectly skilled already. Let's see. Ancient Power, no. I mean, it's nice, Ancient Power, but it's so unreliable. Hail might be nice instead of Roost. Let's get Hail in instead of Roost. I don't know. Roost is pretty good. But we're not playing tanky, so Roost is not really a thing. So let's get Hail in. Let's get Hail in. Let's look at our Moltres. Okay, so Fire Spin, we have Sunny Day, Flamethrower. Obviously, we need to teach Flamethrower. We have Sky Attack, Solar Beam, Heat Wave. We need to get rid of the Sky Attack because we are a special attacker. Let's get rid of the Sky Attack. Let's teach another one. Teach another one because I saw Sunny Day. We might want to have Sunny Day up. Safeguard is for stats only. Incinerate is for berry fighting. So let's get Sunny Day in instead of Roost because honestly, this Pokemon really doesn't do nice, and if we combine Sunny Day with Solar Beam, we instantly shoot Solar Beam, so that's fine. Let's get Zapdos up. Discharge is never bad. Get a Discharge. Discharge instead of Drill Peck. Charge instead of Light Screen. So let's get a Charge in instead of Light Screen. Get a Charge in. Rain Dance wouldn't be bad as well. Makes lightning hit always. But Charge just raises the special defense really. Thunder Wave is a guaranteed let's see. Rain Dance. Shall we do Rain Dance? We can do Rain Dance and Charge, honestly. Let's get rid of the Light Screen. I don't know how many hard scales we have, but we're teaching a lot of moves. Let's get Charge. I want to get the Thunder Wave out because Discharge does paralyze, but it's not reliable. Let's get a Thunder Wave out because a reliable way of paralyzing the enemy is just nice. So let's get to Mesprit. The Mesprit is also a special attacker. Future Sight takes 2 turns to attack, which sucks. Prison sucks. Confusion. Let's see, Confusion. We have Extrasensory, which is nice. Copycat, Swift. So this Pokemon does not really have nice attacks available. So we still have another spot where we can take those. We can take them to Akua. Because here on the left side there are Move Tutors. Let's see. Let's see. Burning Jealousy, nothing here is good. Good stuff. Corrosive Gas. Nobody can go Corrosive Gas, okay. Nothing here. Are you a move tutor as well? That's a pledge tutor, so that's a no. Yeah, he's talking about his drill again. So nothing here. There's still one move tutor we can go to, which is Sheridan. Could be a move tutor down there. Let's see what this move tutor can do. Move tutor house. So, Mesprit. Okay. Seems to be exactly the same thing. Let's get Future Sight in. Let's get Future Sight in instead of Charm. Get Charm away. Mesprit doesn't really have the best attacks, honestly. Do we have a move that we can teach regardless? Let's see. Air Slash. Is Air Slash a physical move or is this a special move? It is a special move. That's pretty cool. Get that instead of Rain Dance. I think I will teach every single one of you Air Slash, because Air Slash is really good. Let's get Hail away for that. You don't need Tailwind on it. You're not surviving a Tailwind. If I need a Tailwind setup, I can make a Tailwind setup. You guys don't really need Tailwind. You have a good setup though. You have a real good setup. I think I'm gonna get the Flamethrower away, because this is a really good setup. So what else have we... What else? We need something for Charge Beam. That's not bad. It's an off element, but it is nice. But it's only 50 damage. Doesn't matter, it's an off element, so let's get it in. What else can you learn? Double Team, no. Dream Eater, no. Energy Ball. Energy Ball is not that bad of a move. It's a 90 to 100, which is impressive, so let's get that instead of Copycat. But I don't think Mesprit is really useful for the team. Yeah, I don't think Mesprit is really good for the team. This attack always results in a critical hit. This is pretty good because that means it is breaking buffs. However, it is a pretty good skill. It is a pretty good skill, and it removes all of the buffs that the enemy has. The Frost Breath is an anti-buff skill, all in all. The Hail, obviously, no. Ice Beam. We have an Ice Beam available. Mesprit can pretty much learn every special attack as it... Get the extra set. Let's get the Future Sight out. Icicle Spear, that's a physical attack. Incinerate. No. Magma Drift is no. Metronome is a random move, so it's unreliable. Can't have that. Even though it's fun, but can't have unreliable move. Rain Dance, Rest, Retaliate. Drown, no. Reach, no. Secret Power, obviously not. can learn Shadow Ball. That's an unexpected. So it's an 80 to 100. Let's get Charge Beam away. That's an unexpected move. That's an interesting setup. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Is that the weak version? I think that's the weak version. No, that's the strong version. The Thunderbolt versus Discharge. Discharge is a AoE attack. Let's get Discharge, rather. However, can we add Thunderbolt into Mesper? Instead of Energy Ball? No, I think that setup's honestly really nice. Lots of very, very colorful attacks. I would probably give that one Interceptolite. Interceptium Z. Let's give Mesprit Interceptium Z, honestly. Potarium, Normalium, Groundium. We don't have anything that is good on these guys. Yeah, we have nothing that is good on these guys. Yep, nothing that is good on these guys. So these birds are now finished as well. So are they all played on tank? Only Zapdos is not played on tank. The other two are played on tank, which is quite nice. Raises evasion in a hailstorm. So hail is a need. Flame body is not that great. So let's see. What can we hold in our... because I want to get some legendaries in my team. Because why not? Okay. Let's look at the team that we can build. This is a legendary, so let's get this in. We're gonna get this in instead of Floofy. We do need Boggart though. Boggart is extremely strong. Boggart is extremely strong. I wanna keep it like this, honestly. I think this is a pretty good setup. We have 2 flyers, so... but I think this is a pretty good setup. Boggart is obviously used as our Mega transform, because 1 Mega should always be in the team. 1 Mega should be in the team, really. This is for... okay. Let's just for funsies, let's give all of them Interceptium Z, even though it doesn't make much sense. I want to see what they can do with the Interceptium Z. I want to see what they can do. Let's get the Arduino trainer. Where are you, Arduino trainer? You should be here somewhere. Or not. Where is a quick Arduino trainer? I think in Golden League, the quick Arduino trainer. I think here in Golden League there should be a quick Arduino trainer. Right there. So Zapdos. If you use the Interceptium Z, you get Blinding Speed, Unleash Power, Ecclesium Shield, and Domain Shift. So Unleashed Power and Blinding Speed. Blinding Speed obviously should be full attack. Okay. That's a Thunder Wave, so it can't do anything here. Okay. Well, let's get that one killed down. Interesting. So... we still need names for these 2. So if we, or 3 rather, we still need names for our birds and our new legendary. So the Moltres, let's see what the Moltres gets. They all get blinding speed, so the blinding speed and unleashed power is the opposite of the main. I see. I see. So if I Sunny Beam, if I Sunny Day, the beam should be instant. Yes. Okay. So the beam is instant. Okay. That is a lot of damage. But I don't think I want to give you Interceptium stuff. It's still quite good though. There's no crest for you guys. There's really no crest for you. So let's get a flame plate onto that Moltres. And let's see. Do we have something for... Are you played on tank? Are you played on tank? You are played on tank. That's good. You're played on speed, you're played on tank. So you will keep Interceptium. Can't find, there it is, Magnet. Let's get Zapdos onto this one. Because these Pokemon are objectively better than what we have for that. Let's see. So, Ampharos, our current fighter, is not max level. Okay, let's keep that in mind. But it is a 308 to 120 with almost let's see, how much more life? 30 more life, but we have 30 special attack more, and we have massive amounts of speed more. So just objectively, this is a better Pokemon. Let's look for fire. We are facing a 340 to 340 versus 270 to 213. So, has a bit more speed, sure. Is also played on speed, but special attack is lower. So let's look at the special attack from you. 300 to 320, okay. And your special attack, let's see. You are lower though. 320, but 100 life less. So these are quite strong. These are quite strong. So, quests. We are done. We have done all of the side quests. So let's leave it at that for now on this episode. We have done the Dylan Anna V side quest, which means we have every side quest done for now, which means Karma Files is the focus of the next few episodes. And as a reminder, with Karma Files, we finish 13.5. So this series will only go on for a few more episodes, probably. There might be a lot in Karma Files, might be short in Karma Files. I reckon we have about 5 to 7 episodes left. We're nearing the end of Pokemon Rejuvenation 13.5. And after that, we're gonna go on and tackle Pokemon Reborn, and Reborn is actually finished. I have never finished Reborn. I have never even gotten close to the middle Pokemon. So, few more episodes are left of Pokemon Rejuvenation. Just Karma Files is left. We have done everything else in the game. So thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 58 and the first episode on the new system, as is apparent because lots of things changed. Thank you very much for watching. You know where to find me. Twitch.tv/Hanazaki, LivePlayHCTV on YouTube, and become a Pokemon, come into the chat. Have a great day.